messenger program in Python. At the very beginning, I import three libraries, which are sys, socket, and getopt libraries. In the main function, I try to use the getopt function in the getopt library to get the option list and non-option argument list from the command line argument. If I fail to do that, it will fall into the exception part, which will print out the error message and exit out the program. Then I check if -l option is present in the command line argument. First, I set the server side equal false. Then I use for loop to check does any option in the option list equal to -l. If yes, set the server side equal to true. Since we need port number and or server to make connection between server and client, so we get our port number from the first index of non-option argument list. Then if the length of non-option argument list is equal to 2, which means there is contain the server, we assign the second index of non-option argument list into server. Then we are ready to create a communicator object and make a connection between the server and client. First, we use Boolean variable server side to check when we need to create the server or object. If server side equal to true, which means we need to create server, I use sock opt method to create communicator object and assign it to the server socket. In the sock opt method, I use sock function in socket library to create the sock and then return the sock. In the sock opt method, I use socket function in the socket library to create a sock and then return sock. And then I use server socket connect method to make the connection. In this method, I take two parameters, which are server socket and port. Then I use the set sock option opt function to set the variable of given socket option, then by the server socket to any address. Then do listen for enable a server to accept connection and wait for a connection and accept it. Finally, return sock. If server side is not true, which means we need to connect client to server, first I use sock opt method to create a communicator object and assign to sock. Then I use connect to server socket method to make the connection. In connect to server sock method, I take three parameters, which are sock, server, and port. If there is a server, the connect it to server. If there's not, then connect it with localhost, then return the sock. Since we want to send and receive message between the server and client, we need two threads to take care of that. First, we need one thread to take care of the receiving message and other thread to take care about the sending message. So I create a receive message file which take care of a receiving message. In that file, I import three libraries which are thread, sys, and os. I create receive message class. Inside the class, I define and initialize the sock variable. Then I override the run method. I use while loop to try to receive message. If it fails to do that, it will exit the program. I also check does there a message received based on the length of the message. If yes, decode the message and print it out. If not, close the socket and exit out the program. The program also can be queued by doing Ctrl+C by user. Then in the main thread, we import receipt message method from receipt message library, and receipt message method take sock as parameter and do dot start to start it. Sending message is taken care by main thread. For that, we also have while loop. Inside the while loop, we read a message from standard input and encode it, then assign it to message variable. Check if length of message is true. If yes, try to send the message. If fail to send the message, we will exit out the program. If length of message is false, break the while loop. After the while loop, try to shut down the communication and close the socket.